I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. Missy Marshall Manson went into town, spread it among the people, he'll see your children drown. Missy Marshall Manson wins into town, there was no good or evil, only up and down. Run along, sing a song, no concern with right or wrong. Take your time, stay a while, the world is mine for me to defile. Evil is as evil does, trauma makes you one of us. Drama is a waste of time, distracts you from the ones above. Stop looking up, start looking down, or your mouth will get shut. Rickety rap, stop look at that. All of the girls set up my sack, there's some more oil left in Iraq. Forget all your woes, cigarette packs. Why are you okay with a mediocre life? You're gonna die soon and there's nothing on the other side. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard. I just wanna work so I can live long and play hard. I don't give a fuck cause I live in a graveyard.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. First off, Missy will be here. She's just going to be a few minutes late because she had some appointment to take care of, but she will be arriving eventually. This is Monday, February 24th. This is the day that Shabby dies. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Shabisky's here, of course, my co-host. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, big balls.
Hey, little testicles. And of our guest today is Mr. Skip Talk Live. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. That new music is just dripping with funk.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I had to get new music because the old music got copyright claimed by a porn thing.
Porn thing.
You know, if there's one thing to get copyright claimed by, I suppose that's kind of a mark of I guess that's an achievement badge. Like
that's gonna be filler. That's actually just kind of filler music for right now. Marshall's working on something for the show, so
nice.
And it's gonna be similar to that because I told him that's kind of what I wanted because I like that funky style music. And so that's what we're using for right now. But yeah, we did get copyright claimed. And I went and listened to the music, and it was I didn't create the music for the show. Right? The intro was created by somebody. I paid them to do it, and and I guess they took the music without asking. So I didn't know this, and for all this time I didn't know that. But I wouldn't listen. And it is the music. It's very similar. He did change it up a little bit. But it's you can tell that's what it is. So and then we don't want to be taking nobody's music. So I wasn't doing that on purpose. I didn't by any means.
Especially music from a porno. Like it'd be nice to be able to use porno music because that's kind of basically what you want. But
that's what I wanted. Yeah.
At the same time, you don't want to use it without permission because
you don't want to use.
We want to support the porn industry.
I love the porn industry. It's like I always wanted to go to what are they called, the porn awards out in Las Vegas? What are they called, the Ava or something like that?
Oh yeah.
What are those? I want to go to that because they have a convention.
Yeah, the AVN Awards.
Yeah, the AVN Awards.
Yeah,
they have a convention surrounding the awards, right? Big porn convention. I've always wanted to go to that.
There's got to be. It's just got to be a fun time. Like I can't imagine that not.
There's
one, you get
porn
to meet a bunch
stars
of
walking around showing their titties, man. Of course, it's a good time.
But I mean, the fact is, we live in the age of sex robots. So that convention floor is going to be a technological wonderland of machine humans wandering around.
Yeah,
with a bunch of robo titties, man.
What is your thoughts on sex bots? Both of you guys, you and Chad. What are your thoughts on those? Because they creep me the fuck out.
I am very pro sex robot. Being that there are a couple of enhanced uses for these. One, it gives a couple of people who essentially would just be weirdo loners the ability to get some sexual frustration out, or possibly. True, but then you do have low income weirdos that could save up for a low quality sex robot, and attain some measure of sexual pleasure out of it. There is the opportunity to create. I just can't see any other than the fact that the stigma of, yes, it's a loner having sex with a incredibly large fleshlight. Who gives a shit? Let that person do what they got to do. Like
it's a companion bot.
No.
Right. I think when it gets to the point of when we have 100 years from now, when those sex robots are walking around and indistinguishable from other people
and take over the world and kill us all, yeah.
Right.
They're gonna fuck us all to death.
I mean, I don't see any issue there. Death by snoo, man.
So would you fuck one, Shabisky? Would you fuck a sex robot?
I don't know that I'd fuck a sex robot. I can get pussy, so I don't know. I don't think I'd ever do that. Maybe at some point, but not right now. I'm not interested in that. But it's neat and it's cool that we're advancing in technology, even if it's sexual stuff like that. It's still advancements in technology that help us. I don't know. It's cool. I'm cool with it. Just like him, there's stigma about it. But I don't care. I don't care if they have their stupid brothels full of robot can things they're fucking or whatever. Go fuck them. Like, hopefully,
here's my biggest problem. Here's my biggest problem. You can't actually kill the robot after you have sex with it.
What? How am I going to come?
Right. One of the, the thing that you're describing right now, Pimp, about that creeping you out is a phenomenon called the uncanny valley. They're close to human, but not right. Like with the way that they look, they're just slightly off. And that can definitely cause a problem. You either need to go one way or the other, where we're having sex with robots that obviously look like robots, or we need to, better increase their human-like capabilities.
You know what I think my honest biggest problem would be? The eyes. Because when you look into somebody's eyes, you can see life.
Right.
I don't know, dude. That would just, I don't know, looking at the body, the pussy part wouldn't bother me, but the eyes would freak me the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you just got to turn the robot around. Just turn the robot around.
Be like fucking Jenny McDermott, no life whatsoever in the eyes.
Right.
Imagine a loner like fucking one of them and then realizing, oh shit, this thing's just lifeless. Like looking into its eyes and then starting to get sad again.
Oh, Missy update.
They're just fucking a can.
Right.
What?
Right.
Missy update. She's almost home, so she'll be here shortly.
Right.
Oh damn.
One of the thoughts that I imagine about is that, what if you're an older man and, your wife passed on or you never got married? A sex robot is a very, I would say probably healthy outlet, help you, quit being a weird old man, like, type of thing.
This is a stupid question, but could you eat one out? Because wouldn't it like shock you?
Wouldn't it shock you? Wouldn't it shock your dick if you did that then?
I mean, yeah, that would be depending on the style of robot, if we start going into like Lieutenant Commander Data, style of robot, then yes, it's a distinct possibility of genital electrocution. But I assume that one of the first things that we'll do is attempt to add safety measures to the interior of the robot genitalia to keep it safe.
See,
but
I normally have bad luck. Here's the thing: the first robot I fucked would go like crazy and kill me, rip my dick off or something.
Could you imagine the way vapes blow up? Like that happens with the fucking robots. Like somebody's fucking and boom.
Exploding pussy.
Right.
Dick got blown off.
Or somebody would hack into the system. Could they hack into the sex bot? Here's the thing: hackers, can they hack into sex bots?
If the sex robot is connected via Wi-Fi or something like that, so that you can receive relationship updates or whatever the hell they decide to add to it, possibly. And then you could have the worst version of like the guy who hacks into your webcam to take a look at what you're doing.
Yeah,
it would be the worst version of that, because all of a sudden your robot just starts saying stuff in some Russian voice, which would be very
yeah. Well, they even hacked into those scooter bikes that they let you ride on for free. Or you don't have to ride on free, but you have to pay for it in cities and stuff. Well, in Australia, somebody hacked them, and the bike would cuss you out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that actually happened. So what I'm afraid of is I'm down here fucking this robot, right? Somebody hacks into the robot, and the motherfucker starts beating the shit out of me.
Yeah, depending on the relative strength that they add to the robot. I mean,
the worst.
We could underpower the robots on purpose so that they would be like it would be not strong enough to beat somebody up. That honestly seems like a safety precaution to add, is to make sure that the robot is weaker than your average person.
We're gonna be taken over by sex bots. That's what's gonna happen. The world is gonna be a bunch of pretty robots running around controlling the world.
Well, I assume that it'll likely be people controlling the robots controlling the world.
No, the robots are gonna become real. They're gonna start thinking from themselves, and they're gonna fuck the world to death.
Right.
I see us having people like you see in Blade Runner, like Blade Runners, that actually go out and destroy these robots at some point that have run rogue. We're gonna have that need at some point.
Yeah.
The sex robot knows too much. We must destroy her.
Shabisky's gonna be a robot killer. Shabisky's gonna be out there. We're gonna be a robot killer.
I had a big doobie in my mouth, swinging around a big blade, just cutting bitches' heads and titties off. Oh yeah.
Why do they have to make it look like it's going like these movies, right? We all know that if something like that really happened, all we would do was create a device that would shut the fucker down, right? We wouldn't be out here shooting them and stabbing them and shit. We'd just be pushing a button and shutting them down. That's all we would do.
Yeah, likely that's a safety measure that would be added very quickly. One of the pitfalls of AI, we have the Turing test, right? The test that is to determine whether or not an AI is smart enough to be considered actually intelligent. If you are an AI that it would pass the Turing test to become actually artificially intelligent, you're a hair's breadth away from knowing not to reveal the fact that you are as intelligent as they are testing you for. So it is a possibility that if we do create an AI that is smart enough to be actually intelligent, we won't know because it won't tell us. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting field to research into. But
dude, it's crazy.
The sex robot industry is not really concerned about the intelligence of the creature.
No, they just want to fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm 42-year-old, right? So 20 years ago, I would have never thought. Honestly, I mean, we see movies, but I never really thought we would have fucking robots that look similar to humans that would suck your dick.
Right.
Never thought about that.
I mean, technology is going to be. I mean, we have very legitimate scientific reasons to want robots that are capable of doing what humans are doing. I think that the sex industry isn't the primary reason, but it's definitely going to be a beneficiary. Like it's going to collect on the advancements that we make for because the idea that we could send like 200-300 robots to Mars to prepare a colony for human colonization would be very, very, very useful. What are you going to do with these robots when you're done with them, when they're done working? I mean, fuck them. Yeah, that's about human nature.
Fuck them. Missy needs to hurry up. The lack of estrogen on this show is bad today.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit off key.
So I got a question for you, Shabby, because I've never heard your opinion on this, and I want to ask you this. Okay. What is your thought, Shabisky, on male to female transgenders competing in combat sports?
I agree with the whole thing that males are naturally more prone to being strong and athletic and stuff. So I think that there definitely is a difference there. It's like that South Park episode where, I don't know if you've seen it, but they had a guy that was transgender who's like this guy who has this big beard, and he's like this big motorcycle driving looking guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm a transgender, and he's all he goes and goes in the Olympics and fights against all the women and beats their asses like nothing, and is like flexing his big ass muscles and shit. And or hers, and I agree with that idea that there needs to be some sort of separation there because of males do naturally tend to be stronger and more athletic.
Yeah, the reason I bring this up is I got a discussion with someone over the weekend. And this person was like, there's nothing wrong with it. And I was like trying to explain to them why. And they were like, well, after a couple of years, they become as same as women. Well, okay, they don't know the science behind it because it's not true. Because here's the deal. Okay, they're actually even become a little bit more stronger. And here's why. A lot of people don't realize this. But a male to female has to take estrogen, right?
Okay.
Estrogen holds bone density. I'm not saying that completely correct, but it makes the bone density even stronger. So the men actually become not stronger, but they don't become stronger, but they're still like their frame is so much thicker, you know what I mean, than women, right. And strong that they just it's just. Now, estrogen does not make you weak. Exactly, Dark Master. The estrogen does. That's the thing that people have got in their heads, that estrogen makes them weaker. That's not true.
Estrogen does not make you weaker, though testosterone does make you stronger.
Yes, testosterone.
So it's a converse there, whereas if you've had, depending on, how long the treatments have been going on, how long things have been going, you may have had a lot of time with the testosterone to build more. I don't know.
Natural.
Right.
It's natural. And right. Yes, you do when you take the testosterone out, they do get a little bit weaker. They do. But the bone density does not. Bone density does not get. Anyways, it's just natural. Now, of course, there is women out there that can beat the shit out of some men.
Yeah, of course. There's women that could beat the shit out of all. There's a woman that can beat the shit out of all three of us, no problem. Somewhere.
But that's
one of these boxer
rarity,
bitches.
But that is a rarity.
Yeah, of course.
Because I can't remember who she was, but there was like this kickboxer chick who was the best, like one of the best female kickboxers there were. They put her in the ring with a dude that was at the worst of his level, right? He was like the worst, and he beat the living shit out of her.
That's a good example.
Not, and it's. I don't think it's. And some sports, I'm okay with it. Combat sports, I'm a little bit very. And now here's the caveat though. If the woman agrees to get in the ring with him, I don't give a fuck.
Right. I think that should bypass no matter what we say. Right. Like,
but now, what's that one chick that was she was male to female? What was her name? Fallon? I can't remember her fucking name. She fought for like 2 years without telling anybody, or no, not 2 years. Like she fought 2 or 3 fights without telling anybody. The girls that fought her did not know. The first couple of chicks that fought her did not know that she used to be a man.
Fallon, Fallon Fox.
Fallon Fox, yeah. Now, after that, Fallon Fox actually got her ass whooped by a chick. But this chick was the top of her fucking game, too. So it can happen. Not saying that she's going to definitely whoop every chick in the business. But like that, okay, I can't think of this person's name either. But I was a male to female weightlifter. Going in, breaking all the world records in female weightlifting. And people say she used to be a dude. That's not fair to the female. To me, that's not fair.
Mary Gregory?
Yeah. That's not fair to me. But
yeah. Well, I mean, disclosure in those situations sounds pretty important.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that it kind of seems, I don't know. I mean, in the culture of today's culture, I mean, there's definitely a thing where I feel like, honestly, being required to disclose that you are transgender seems pretty fucked up. But then again, it seems pretty fucked up to hide the fact that you have used, what's the word? Hormonal treatments to change what's going on, and that you have a possible physical advantage in a competitive situation. Like, I would never say that, we should make a registry of transgender folks in order to, that type of thing. That seems really fucked up. But
and somebody who really wants, I really want transgender people to be accepted. I really do, because it should be. I just think there's situations that, it's just common sense. And and people who have these opinions like mine get deemed transphobic. Look at Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's not fucking transphobic, but he got so much shit because he said the same thing basically I just said. And he got so much shit. People calling him transphobic, a bigot, and all that. He's not a fucking bigot. He just knows martial arts. He's a martial arts expert.
Right. Joe Rogan gets a heap of shit for shit that he doesn't deserve for.
Yeah, he does.
On a monthly basis, I find somebody who is just vehemently against Joe Rogan and how terrible of a person he is. And then when I ask them to tell me why, like, sit down and tell me why, they have nothing. They're just like, all the bad shit he's done. Like what? Like what?
You know what's fucking it's honestly ridiculous is an open mind is looked at bad these days.
Correct. It's because he asks questions, and it sounds like those questions are bad, but you can't discuss a situation without asking the questions in the first place.
And he's willing to have people on his show and have he has discourse.
Right.
With people with opposite opinions. He has discourse, and that's the problem. Nobody wants fucking discourse these days, because if you disagree, then you're a bad person. Without discourse, there is no moving on. There's no getting further in the world. We have to have discourse. We have to talk to each other. And I want to know why me and Shabby has different opinions.
Stream went down.
Stream went down.
Oh, it's back up.
Okay.
I know. On YouTube, I just saw it go down. So I don't know if it was me or...
That's fucked up.
Right?
Got me all mixed up. Anyways, it's just ridiculous.
Right.
Go ahead, Bulls.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think that's something between Restream and YouTube, because I didn't see anything here.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it paused a second on YouTube. I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens. It happens. So I was kind of waiting for Missy to get here before we get into any articles because I didn't want her to jump in and do an article. But it looks like we're going to have to go ahead and do one because I don't think she's coming.
Here, I'll waste some time by asking us. Scap, is your hat forwards or backwards?
It is currently forwards. There is actually there's a seam on the helmet or on the hat that it travels up and down directly this way, and you can see that this is just a tassel, but there is a actual piece of filigree on the top of the hat that heads backwards.
All right, put it on backwards. Yes. Now that looks way cooler. All right, cool.
It's the same design around, dumbass.
But I am now wearing a backwards fez.
Well, the fez you can't really tell. You can with a ball cap, though, Shad. There's a difference.
Damn, turn your hat backwards now.
Oh,
Bill Hicks asks where the hat was made, and it is in Turkey. I had a woman from Turkey hand make this hat.
Oh, damn.
My handmade turkey hat.
Yep.
It's made up turkey?
Oh, no. Turkey.
I found a woman who hand makes them on eBay, and I ordered up a purple one because I thought that was the coolest color of the fezzes. So purple and gold, wicked combination.
Oh, damn.
Right.
All right. Florida man rapes an alligator while smoking crack.
That happened once.
Is that the next one? Florida man.
Now, the first one actually is Colorado squatters leave behind underwear, a snake, and sex toys.
Ooh.
It says the Colorado condominium owner said this week she had to spend hundreds of dollars and lost about 2 months worth of rent in an effort to evict squatters who left behind underwear, dirty dishes, a snake, and sex toys. Sarah Philman told Denver's Fox 31 that after a tenant broke their lease, another woman moved in without her knowledge and refused to leave. She was being difficult. She didn't want to leave, Philman said. There was her and there 2 guys that I've never seen before. After a month, Philman got a lawyer and obtained a writ for Denver Sheriff's Department to evict the squatters. It's very hard to get rid of people sometimes. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Squatters' rights and shit like that is so fucking ridiculous. Anyways, there were guys' underwear all over. It was just really disgusting, Philman told Fox. There was sex toys found in the condo as well that I did not want to touch. The squatters also left behind stained carpets and even a snake in a cage with no lid.
What's really funny is that this story seems to be like an amalgamation of just a lot of shit that's happened to me in the past.
Really?
I had 2 different situations where squatters were in apartments of mine, and they left behind terrible things. And my girlfriend's roommate left a snake behind, and I had to figure out what the fuck to do with that. It was ridiculous. Like, I mean, if you're interested, I have stories about all of these, but.
We might one of these days talk about that.
Right.
I knew a dude who was sleeping on a bed and there was a lump in his bed. He didn't realize there was a rattlesnake in his bed.
I would probably get violent with a snake that I found in my bed. Like, I would.
What I don't understand is how you didn't hear the rattler, and the snake didn't move when he laid on it. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I wonder if the snake came in after he was asleep, or did he lay down onto it, or?
Well, no, he laid on the bed like several times and he felt the lump in his bed. So I guess it was in the mattress. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't really know the whole story, but I know I would shit in my drawers if I lifted my bed or my sheet and there was a goddamn rattler in there. Anyways, next article. This is fucked up. Alaska airman receives discipline for urinating in coffee maker.
What?
Yep. It says, let me get down to the story here. Let me move over. It says an Alaska-based airman was punished last week for reportedly peeing in a office coffee maker, according to a report. The incident was reported in a newsletter written by the legal office of the Anchorage Joint Base in Richardson on February 13th. Although many of the details remained a mystery, according to the newsletter, the airman first class violated 2 articles, one being Article 92, what is that? Dereliction of duty for failure to refrain from urinating in the office coffee maker. The wording of that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, failure to refrain from urinating in coffee maker.
He just cannot fight the urge.
Right?
Did you ever have an urge, Shabby, to piss in a coffee pot? I know you like a lot of coffee.
No, I just want my coffee without piss in it.
That didn't sound very convincing.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. Come piss in my coffee maker, guys. I want your piss in it. Gives it extra flavor.
It says, due to his actions, the airman received a reduction to Airman Basic, the lowest enlisted rank in the United States Air Force. The airman also received a reprimand, although it was not clear what that entailed, according to the Task and Purpose, a military-focused website. My opinion is, if he was pissing in people's coffee, he needed a lot more than just a little slap on the hand.
Yeah, you eject him from whatever the fuck it is that he's working on, because he has proven that he lacks the capability to be a civil human being.
Well, tampering with people's food should be a huge legal thing. I believe it is. But
in the
I don't see how that
non-military
would.
world, it is. I mean, you could go to jail for that shit.
Yeah.
But now military laws and stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, that's dumb.
They handle things differently.
If anything, it should be the opposite. If you're working in the military, you should get in more trouble for pissing in the coffee maker. Like you're in a more special position or whatever, where you're more trusted and stuff. If anything, it should matter more that you did that. Should be a bigger penalty. Like it shouldn't be like a slap on the wrist because you joined our military service. Like fuck you.
I can see him in the office drinking that coffee. Damn, Fred, this coffee tastes like piss today. Well, since you mentioned it, that's just fucked up. I'd have killed. First of all, being one of the guys in the office, I'd have beat his ass. I'm on straight up pissing in my Java. I don't drink coffee, but pissing anything I consume, I will whoop your ass. I'm just saying right now.
Shit, just being in that office and knowing that he pissed in other people's coffees, wouldn't that make you want to
piss in your coffee in Anaheim?
Sorry. What? No, don't do that. Don't do that. No pissing in the coffee.
I'm gonna offer you a glass of
I
lemonade.
don't want any blood in my coffee.
Blood?
I'm kidding.
You think I pee blood, bro?
I'm just.
I am never going to be able to use a coffee maker in a hotel again. Like,
oh God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all the weirdos going through there? They could totally be pissing in there all day.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, I've thought about like being in a hotel room, like what weird shit is happening in this room. Because you know there's so many people going into these hotels. You know some weird shit done happen in the hotel rooms. Like there was somebody fucking a poodle somewhere in your hotel room at some point.
Right. I mean, I've done some weird shit, but then I'm like, all right, take whatever the weird shit I've done and multiply it by 10.
I did put my nuts on everything in a hotel room one time.
A right of claiming.
Yeah, I just walked around and slapped my balls on the Just slap it on top of the TV. There you go. But no, I didn't do that. But yeah, I thought about it. I have thought about it. But I do things in my hotel room that I would normally wouldn't do at home, like walk around naked. I'll just be sitting in there chilling, hoping the maid walks in.
Don't mind me. Go about your business.
Do as you will. Okay, so next story. Florida man waiting for haircut fatally shot himself while playing with a gun.
Oh, no.
He fatally shot himself. He killed himself playing with his gun. It said a man who was waiting for a haircut fatally shot himself on Thursday while playing with a gun, sheriff's deputy said. The man sat down on a bucket outside his bedroom door while he waited for another man to cut his hair. He started playing with a handgun, which discharged Hernando County Sheriff's Office. The man was already dead when sheriff's deputies arrived, sheriff's officials said. Sheriff's officials called the death a horrible accident based on the statements from witnesses. I don't know about this. This sounds like they done killed this motherfucker. I think they need to investigate more thoroughly.
There could be, I could see two alternate, reasons behind this. One of these is that he could have, ended himself purposely. Or he was put down.
Put down.
It seems right. He was waiting for his haircut, and they just decided that that's enough of you and your haircut ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fucked up. Shabby, you own a gun?
I
hope not.
I don't know the gun, but I like to
you'll
tell
miss
people
a
I
toe.
do.
You'll end up missing a toe.
When people ask me if I have a gun, I tell them I have an armory. So let's just go with that. Yeah, I have just a crazy thing full of different bazookas and machine guns. Don't be.
You ever chewed bazooka gum?
Bazooka, yeah. Yeah.
I've chewed it. It's good gum. It's good gum.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
I don't know where we're talking about gum.
You want to suck on my bazooka?
Oh, damn. Skep.
Your first word should have been no.
What? Yes, Skep. You should have answered no immediately, Skep. Like it's still taking too long.
The deflection skills are powerful. Oh, I mean, you don't know me. Right? Yeah. Wait, I mean, why you gotta assume that I gotta say no?
What if he's gonna be able to deflect my ass cheek when he gets on his forehead? Anyway, this story's fucked up. Shirtless Florida man arrested after riding motorcycle with toddler between his legs.
Oh shit.
So he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He was riding a motor. The shirtless part really don't fucking matter to me, but
right.
But putting a kid between your legs, riding on a motorcycle, that's just dangerous.
Wow. With the head of the child resting on the gas tank.
Yeah.
High rate of speed, then ran a red light after an officer got behind the motorcycle. So then high-speed chase with toddler between legs.
Exactly. He was running from the police with a kid between his legs.
Jesus.
It's just idiot.
Oh, well. And the officer wasn't even pursuing him until he ran a red light.
Oh, God. Dude,
and then they didn't. Right. Oh, he decided to flee because he didn't have a driver's license and feared going to jail. So then he was arrested and charged with neglect and driving without a license.
Exactly.
Police.
Child neglect, right?
At this point, dude, just take the fucking ticket for no driver's license.
Right.
Don't fucking run from the police with a kid between your legs on a motorcycle.
And in addition, he was put on hold for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. That is everything and the kitchen sink being thrown.
Yeah, he got it all thrown at him for sure. He got it all.
Mm-hmm.
So here's another Florida man arrested. Florida man arrested for loitering in neighborhood says he was checking security systems, but guess who he was checking it for? Donald Trump. That was his claim. The president sent me out here to do this. There's a Florida man caught peeping. He got caught peeping into people's windows, basically. Told police he was under orders for President Donald Trump. Residents in Cape Coral neighborhood called police when they saw Scott Widerman lurking around Wildman told a homeowner he caught him in the act, that he was just enjoying the view, according to a police report. As Wildman quickly walked away, a police officer arrived, and nervous Wildman told investigators he was there checking security systems, registrations under the order of President Donald J. Trump. He also handed officers a piece of paper with 3721 written on it, but provided no further explanation. He's crazy in hell what it is. He crazy. He's on that damn shabby mess.
Don't worry, I have this 4-digit combination written on this piece of paper, as you can see. That is the presidential. Right, exactly.
He was arrested.
He feels that he.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
He is one of. He feels that he is the only true Trump supporter in Lee County. Yeah. And he told the rest of the office is fake Republicans.
Yeah, they are fake Republicans, man. He is. I mean, this dude is working for Donald Trump, checking security systems. They shouldn't be arresting him.
Right.
He's just doing his damn service, his duty. The president gave him orders. God damn it! He had the code 3721.
Right. That's it's basically the Constitution right there.
Shabby, come on, man.
Obviously, Donald Trump's going to. What's it called when the president allows somebody to leave jail? Is it pardoning?
Pardon.
Yeah, pardon. Yeah,
it's a party, man. It's a party.
It's a pardon. Pardon me.
It's my birthday pardon.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna pardon that guy. Get him out of jail.
That is the best idea for a real American tradition. Is that everybody should get a birthday pardon. On your birthday, you get to do one fucked up thing and get away with it.
Birthday pardon. We created something new today. Fuck a birthday party. I want a birthday pardon after the party.
Right.
Okay, this next story. This is kind of a rough one. Florida teacher suspended for washing out student's mouth with hand sanitizer.
Ooh.
Missy's here. How you doing, baby?
I hate court. I hate court. I never want to be pulled over again, ever.
Don't lie.
But they gave me a continuance till April 22nd.
They do that a lot.
Yeah, they literally said, okay, fill out this paperwork, you'll get a public defender, and come back in April. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
There you go. Well,
so I stressed out for nothing.
Yeah, a lot of times the first appearance, they do that shit.
It's fucking dumb, too, because we used to have a courthouse in my town, and it's literally like 5 minutes around the corner. And now they shut that down, and everyone has to go to another town, like a half hour fucking that way. So it's literally like 3 towns trying to go into one. It's a madhouse in there. There's so many fucking people. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna go make coffee real quick since Missy's back.
I was quite stressed.
She's not back. She's here. She wasn't here at the first. She's here now.
Yeah, but she was here yesterday, so
no, she wasn't because the morning wood didn't happen yesterday.
Or she was here the other day that we did the show. Okay,
now, that would have been Saturday, which we didn't do a show either.
No, we did a Friday show. She's back from Friday show. Okay, pay attention, Tempe. She's back from Friday's show. Welcome back, Missy.
Thank you, Shabby.
I'm nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Gonna make some hot cocoa.
Anyways, a Florida teacher suspended for washing out student's mouth with hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that is very fucked. This is a Florida science teacher. Oh, go ahead. What, Miss?
Why would you do that? Isn't that like poisonous?
Well, it can make him sick for sure.
Right.
I don't know if it. Yeah. This is a Florida science teacher has been suspended for 10 days after an investigation found she had put hand sanitizer in the mouth of a misbehaving student. The student, who attended Polo Park Middle School, told a school administrator that he was talking loudly in class October 14th when the teacher, I can't say his name, Gayette Duhart, I guess I'm saying it right, told him he needed to have his mouth washed out with soap. The investigation found Duhart then grabbed a bottle of hand sanitizer, which is not soap. Anyways,
Right.
hand sanitizer from her desk, investigators said, and told the student to approach her. Duhart admitted to holding the hand sanitizer near his mouth, but claimed the student grabbed the bottle himself and pumped it into his mouth. She's lying.
Yeah.
The student spit onto the floor and left the classroom. The investigation found when he returned, Duhart let him go to the bathroom to rinse his mouth.
Fuck that.
Yeah, this other a different report that I see says that several students have corroborated the student's account that it was pumped into the student's mouth.
I could give a fuck what my kid
So
did.
yeah, there were witnesses.
Like, if a teacher ever touched my child like that and put some, like, especially you're a science teacher, you should know, like, the chemicals in hand sanitizer should not be ingested.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out that teacher.
Right.
That's fucking.
The teacher remains reassigned out of the school pending the outcome of the investigation. So
Fired.
still employed. That doesn't seem right.
No, this teacher
No.
needs to be fired. And no doubt, this teacher needs to go. Abuse of power at the 10-year-old. What is it? 10-year-old student?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little fucking kid. It's abuse. That's abuse. And she should know better. She's a ridiculous idiot. And you know, the lie itself just sounded like a 10-year-old making it up. Like, oh, he pumped it into his own mouth.
Yeah, why? I'm pretty sure that he thought it tasted as disgusting as I think it tastes. So why would he be like, yeah, fuck you, teacher. Look what I'm doing. Like, how does that even make sense?
It does.
Right.
It's stupid. And it really irritates me. Like, really. So, before we move on to any other article, I was going to give you a chance to talk about the article you wanted to talk about. Yep, the flat Earth guy.
Yep. So, I don't know if you guys remember from about a year ago, there was a guy who was claiming to be a member of the Flat Earth Society who was going to prove that the Earth was flat by building his own homemade rocket and then shooting himself into the atmosphere in order to observe the flat Earth himself and prove to everybody that there is a giant conspiracy with tens of millions of people pretending that the Earth is flat. Multiple times, this guy, his name is Mike Hughes, or Mad Mike Hughes. He did, in fact, create a rocket and shoot himself a few thousand feet into the sky. Until yesterday, when his rocket went up into the air and it dropped its primary parachute a second after ignition. So the parachute just fell right off the rocket.
Yeah.
He came down for the last time yesterday. He did not survive impact. He has now passed away. He was he had his previous attempt in 2018. He managed to get 1,900 feet into the air. He was attempting 5,000 feet this time. I don't have any information about how far he did get, but we do know that he got back to the ground, and it was not very good.
He got back fast and hard.
Right.
And it's sad that he died. It's very sad that the man died. No, but stupid will get you there. Real fast. I mean, that was stupid.
His entire operation was funded by wealthy flat earthers. So I don't think that there was the highest amount of, safety and science put together into this in order to make it happen.
And these motherfuckers who funded this should be plastered everywhere. And so look what you did.
Right.
Look what you did. Because you had a big hand in killing this dude, basically. And it's just...
Let's see. Yeah.
Fucked up. I mean, it's sad that he died, but It's kind of like you asked for it.
Yep. Hughes, who holds the Guinness World Record for the longest limousine ramp jump of 103 feet, was a daredevil by trade, but I just can't see homemade rocketeering be, it's something that would be a life. It is a lifelong job, for it will be the end of what you call your life. So,
Did Missy go away?
it looked like Missy's camera froze up. Nope,
Oh,
coming back.
I
Missy's
swear
being
to
hacked.
God, I'm never letting my kid use my laptop again.
Mm.
Remember when it did that thing last week, Pim, and I showed you that blue screen?
yeah.
On my computer? It just did the same thing.
Oh wow.
And he's the one that used it last. So, like, you're done. No more. You cannot play fucking games on my laptop anymore.
I don't blame him.
Right.
He's grounded. He's grounded.
Shabisky's
Grounded. No,
And
you're
I can
grounded.
literally ground him because I'm his mom. Grounded.
Yeah, you ought to ground Shabisky since he's your bitch.
What?
Oh,
Mm.
No, you're
I
mine
can't
and
do
Missy's
that.
bitch.
because then Shanny will get mad at
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Shanny will get angry.
me. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you want to put your mouth on her pussy.
What?
Shabbos, Shanny's little love toy.
Who?
He wants
You're
to- he want-
Shanny's little love toy.
He wants to do exactly what they did on South Park with the gerbil. He wants to go up in Shanny.
Ah,
Yeah.
the gerbil.
That's the funniest episode ever, by the way. One of the
Yeah,
funniest episodes.
Love how it sings the whole way through and stuff
Got the
too.
candle on his head and he
Forget
goes,
his-
uh,
Yeah, I forget what he said. Lemon Wink is on his way, or whatever.
and then of course one of my is when he's passing by the other carcasses of other
Yeah.
gerbils.
Yeah.
There's this book. They made a movie out of Christian Bale called American Psycho.
Yeah.
The book is 2 times crazier, and he does that to a hooker. He like nail guns her spread eagles like a starfish to the floor and spreads cheese all in and around her pussy and shoves like a piece of like PVC pipe and then takes a rat that he's been like starving for a week
Mm-hmm.
and lets it smell the cheese and then lets it go and it goes up the tube and then he pulls the tube out and the rat is like she's screaming like it's
Yeah, I read that book. It's fucking.
You're into some weird porn, Missy. Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
It's what I do every weekend. Well, yeah. Anyways,
Skep is wearing his hat backwards, Missy, just like me.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah.
fucking badass. I'm like him there.
you guys
Wearing his
are
hat all
nuts.
right and stuff.
So you know you can buy a dog collar, and every time the dog barks, the collar will cuss.
Dude, it's sold out and I tried to buy it. I want that
so
so
awesome.
fucking bad. Like
Fuck. Fuck.
yeah.
Fuck. Fuck.
I want
Fuck,
this
fuck,
too.
fuck.
I'm gonna put it on my. I'm gonna get me one and put it on my dog, dude. This is fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with this dog collar.
And yeah, I can see Diesel go, "Woo, fuck you, motherfucker!" You know. I want this. I want to put it on Missy at VidCon, and every time she cusses,
Every time I
it'll
talk,
bark.
it'll just
no, we're gonna. Every time you curse, it barks.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'll make sure that I swear a lot. Be like, you crazy
You are a foul
motherfucker.
mouthed motherfucker.
I am.
You do. You cuss more than Shabby does.
I do. I try, like I know I do. And I knew I did when my youngest kid was like maybe a year and a half. And he was sitting on the steps and trying to put his shoe on his foot. And he looked at it and went, Jesus Christ, a fucking shoe, and threw the shoe.
Mm.
So I was like, I'm swearing around my kid too much. Like,
Dude, one of the funny
Right.
stories I got about a kid cussing. Oh my god, it was so funny. We had this one kid, was like 3-4-year-old. He cussed all the damn time, but it was a preacher came over, right? And the preacher was like, "Then he said, ain't you the cutest little kid?" And the kid looked out, I swear to God, he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And I just started rolling, dude. I thought it was hilarious. Everybody else was like, "Oh my God," they were horrified, and I was just rolling my goddamn ass off because I got a twisted little mind.
My oldest was, I think it was his second. He was just learning how to talk, so he was probably like a year and a half old or so. And I took him trick or treating, and he likes grandfather clocks at that point in time because my mom had one. And he saw what in the house that we had gone up to, and instead of saying trick or treat, he ran into their house and went, "Cock! Cock!" Because he couldn't say clock, so he's screaming cock in these people's house, and they're looking at me. And I'm like, "He's saying clock. I swear to God, he's saying clock. I'm taking him now. I'm taking him now."
Yeah, we don't need people in the chat room directing the show and then coming here. It's fucking Dan Channel's got time now. Fuck you, Barney, you little piece of shit. And now you're banned. You said this is the Diane Channel. You don't have to watch it no more because you're banned.
Yeah. Yep.
And by the way, speaking of the he want to direct the show, we are eventually going to be getting a new layout pretty soon. I got to figure out what I want, and yeah, and we're also, of course, we're working on new theme music because we, copyright claim because of the old theme music. Can't have that getting a copyright claim every fucking show, and that's what was happening. So yeah,
right.
So there's a lot of little things going to be changing up about the show. Like we're still. My colors are red and black, and I love the look anyway. But it's red and yellow. I want it more red and black. So yeah. And we'll probably change the windows up some, and because I've got some ideas we're going to be bringing to the show too. So.
Right.
And with the new windows that I want, the way I want the layout, we can be doing some new things that I want to do. So.
You definitely need my square bigger square for Shabisky. It's way too small down.
Dude, you've been on the show. What? You've been a host for the show 3 episodes. Do you want to make it to a 4th?
What? I'm here to bring some diversity to the show. I'm the guy with the backwards hat. All right? I'm here for good reasons.
You literally made me turn my hat backwards.
Yeah, that was cool. I like you.
I was gonna say I don't get any credit for backwards hatting.
Okay, you get credit. Okay, but I get credit for making you get the credit.
Sounds good.
The colors look pretty good. Yeah, the colors look good, but I like red and black.
Right.
I mean, not red and black, yellow and black. Sorry, yellow and black, not red and black, yellow and black.
Black and yellow.
Yeah, black and yellow. That's just the best combination of colors, man.
Yeah.
And since we're almost into the second hour, or 10:59, we'll go ahead and do the second hour thing. What do we do, Missy? We demand. That means I tell you to give me money and you do it. Missy's Patreon is in the description below. Please give her a few bucks for the work she does on the show. Still, Shab still failed to give me his Patreon link yet before I can put it on there.
Do it. Do it.
Well, you got to do it before I can put it on there because I ain't going to go looking for it. You got to give it to me, homie. But as soon as Shabby sends me his link, his Patreon link will be in there. Producer man Booleanenator's link is also below at his Patreon. Please give him a few bucks for the work he does here and many other great shows. And of course, my Patreon, Streamlabs, and PayPal direct link is down there as well. If you'd like to tip, I do have a stream go of $125 because I do actually need $125 for a bill. So if you can help out, we'll do it. We'll appreciate it very much. If not, I understand. And you can suck my dick if you don't give me no money.
Oh, damn. What if I give you money and suck your dick?
Well, that'd be working. I would enjoy that. Getting richer, getting wetter at the same time. Yeah. Because your mouth has saliva.
What?
And the cock.
Saliva. What?
I have to explain to him how sex works. You
What?
have a girlfriend. Why isn't she fucking you?
What? Every now and then she does.
He gets a pity fuck every now and then.
Every now and then.
We do have one. Me and Shab does have one thing common. We like chocolate. I mean, we like the black girl, right? I'm gonna come fuck your girlfriend.
Oh, damn.
Calm down. Crazy guy.
I love how
That's
Shaggy
Shan.
takes nothing serious. He don't give a fuck. He's like, calm down, crazy guy. If he was ever not high, he'd probably get offended.
Mhm.
I don't think he ever. It's like 3 minutes from the moment he wakes up until he gets to his dab thing. That's it. That's the only time of the day Shabisky is sober.
No, I haven't even took a dab yet. I'm drinking my coffee, but yeah, I could take a dab. Should I do that? Skep? Let's take a Skep dab together. Skep, get your dab rig ready.
All right.
All right.
Done. Do you have a
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do you have a shower bong, Shabisky?
A shower bong?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What's that?
It's a bong reserved for the shower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've
Like
never
shower
heard
beer?
of that.
Oh, dude, then you're not a true stoner then.
Right?
What?
I normally take a shower and get out and I smoke like before or after.
I
Sometimes
do.
but
I
it could be-
honestly do have a best friend who's had, and I'm not lying. He's not my best friend. He's a good friend. He has a bong in every room.
Gotta have one just
to
for the
have
shower. So that.
I don't know about that. I already smoke enough as it is.
Taps like, well, don't it get filled up with the water?
Gonna get filled up.
What were you gonna ask, Pimp?
Oh, I forgot. I have a short-term memory, like really short, 3 seconds. I'm like a goldfish. You know, they say, is that actually true? Because I've heard difference. I've heard that they really don't have that short term of a memory.
Yeah, I remember it being disproven.
I've seen people like teaching them to do tricks and stuff in the fish tank. So I would think if they could teach them how to do tricks, like swim through things and everything, that it would be training that they'd have to remember. Like it'd have to be more than just a, you know.
You've seen goldfish do tricks?
Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube. Look up goldfish tricks, and people have
I've
like
never seen
those
that.
and balls and stuff like that. That they get the goldfish to go through it and touch the ball or whatever the fuck, and they train it to do it.
Right.
No way they could learn how to do that if they just fucking forget something in a second.
It seems that goldfish seem to have a memory of things that aren't. I mean, essentially, just like any animal that is capable of learned behaviors, the learned behaviors can be lifelong, but things that don't matter can be remembered as long as 5 months.
Wow.
Yep.
That's cool. See,
So, yeah,
so it's a myth
mm-hmm.
that they have.
Yeah, it
what is
sounds
the
like a
myth? It's like what does it say? Like a minute memory or a 5 minute memory or some shit like that?
3 second was
3
the
seconds. Oh.
Yeah.
was the old rumor about goldfish.
Yeah, it's like
I seen
you
a
fed 'em.
bong once where a dude had a goldfish in his bong. It was like underneath. No, it wasn't the bong water.
Right.
Oh.
Because that would be animals.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
animals.
I've seen
I knew
people do
as
that.
soon as I
Hate
said that,
that.
I knew Shabby was going to go to the bong water. I knew that. So I had
Yeah.
to explain it real quick.
That's
It
fucked
wasn't-
up to
It
do
wasn't.
that.
No, it would
People
have been
that do that never owned a fucking fish tank, never cared for animals. I don't know.
Right.
It's fucking. That's nasty to do to them.
I definitely think that there are tiny little like robotic goldfish you can get that like operate on like a long-term battery, and they just sit around and like wiggle in the water.
What?
Right? They're like fake little robot goldfish that
Oh yeah, I've
you
seen
could
that.
totally put that in a bong and fuck with your friends real bad. Like
I
it
have
would
seen
end up
those fish.
Yep. I do think that I would for sure have little robot fish in my bong if
See, they got robot. We were talking about sex bots earlier. Now we're talking about robot fish. We need to create a sex bot fish.
that's a mermaid.
Yeah, a sex mermaid. A sex mermaid.
Don't you love how the trolls come through for me? They piss you off so much. I just love it's funny.
No, dude, they don't piss me off. They're just annoying. And my
Yeah.
chat room isn't made for poison.
Yeah.
Honestly, once you let the poison take over, it'd be like it was back in the day on DP's chat room. Now, DP's chat room isn't that way now because they finally got control of it. But back in the day, DP's chat room was the most useless chat room on the internet because it was all trolls. It was all ridiculous. It was crazy. But now they got a control of it. You don't want cancerous chat room. You want other people to enjoy it.
Right. Well, it'd become a chat room instead of a spamming, Nazi flags room.
Yeah.
That was, I remember that being a big DP chat room thing.
Oh, I used to have that too. I had that shit for a long time. But the thing is that and I used to have an issue like, and then I grew the fuck up. Like, oh, I ain't gonna block people or ban people. Nah, fuck that. Just, if it makes if it makes it stupid and people aren't enjoying it, and if I'm getting annoyed, what the fuck? What is the point? So yeah, I'll fucking block them. Time them out.
Right. Well, there's your loyal viewer base and the people who are coming to discover you and stuff like that. You got to think about them and less about
Exactly. Shabby's fans are more than welcome here, but you're not going to be directing my fucking show. This is my show. I created this motherfucker. I've been working on it for a while. My shit. You're not going to be sitting directing it, dude. I don't let that shit happen. So you can suck a big fat green donkey dick cancerous AIDS motherfucker. I don't give a damn. You can lick the dark spot of the darkest part of the darkest middle of my asshole.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Stop, Pimp. You're getting me excited.
Say right now. Homie, don't play that shit. I'll slap you with a sock.
Homie, don't play that.
I hope you get I know Missy just got the reference because she's and I'm pretty sure Skep got the reference, but I'm pretty 100% sure that Shab did not get it.
What's it from? Hit with a sock? What's that?
Homie, don't play that.
Do you know who Homie the Clown is, Chef?
You know who Homie the Clown?
Homie the Clown?
Homie the Clown.
Yeah.
Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that.
He don't play that.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
I know you don't.
Poor
Yeah.
Chef.
Okay, have you
look it
ever
up.
watched the
It's funny.
show? Have you ever watched the show in living color?
I don't think so.
Oh God.
Really? You are missing
Dude,
out.
seriously, I would honestly, if I was you, I'd go back and watch some, like, because it's all old episodes. It ain't on air no more. Hadn't been on air in years. It's where Jim Carrey got his start. It was created by the Wayans brothers. Go ahead.
Jennifer Lopez was the dancer.
I was gonna
before
say
she
Jennifer
became famous.
Lopez. Jennifer Lopez got her start on
There's
it too.
the
Fly
girl. Why the Fly Girls? Was that what they were called? The Fly Girls. They would come out and dance like before the segments and stuff. Like it was real like. It was in the 90s. It was very like hip hop urban culture, like kind of like SNL, but for like cool people.
Yeah. And,
Right.
one of the characters on there played by Damon Wayans was Homie the Clown. And he would say, homie don't play that. And he'd slap him with a sock. What is a sock?
I think it was a sock.
Yeah, I think it was a sock. Yeah. It was, and of course, my favorite character on there was Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill's
Let me tell you
fucking
something.
hilarious.
Let me tell you something.
I fucking loved. I think this is it's not that show. This is Mad TV, I think. But fucking, I loved.
Mad
Look at
TV
Stewart.
was the shit.
I loved
I could do.
Look
Stewart,
what I
and
can
then
do.
that lady.
Look what I can
remember-
do.
I don't know
Yep.
what her name is, but she
Miss
would go around.
Swan?
She'd be like.
Miss Swan. Yeah.
The
Miss
elderly.
Swan?
She had like
Oh.
this like a fupa, and she'd always.
Oh
like,
yeah.
be
Oh.
like,
I thought Miss Swan was the best
Yeah.
one. He gotta look like a man. He's gotta look like he looking like a man.
Like a man.
so funny.
It looking like a man.
You gotta watch.
I love that fucking show. That was I like Mad. I love Mad TV too. See, I was more of a fan of Mad TV at the time than I was Saturday Night Live.
I only watched Matthew. I didn't watch Saturday Night Live until.
Well, Saturday Night Live hasn't been good to me in a long time. It's I don't know. I don't really watch it no more. I haven't watched it in years because most of the cast are kind of sucky from what I remember. And, yeah. So, but you know.
Right.
But one of my favorite characters from I think it was SNL. Maybe it was on Mad TV. I'm not sure. Well, I'm 50 years old. I can't remember which.
I think that's
one
Living Color.
No, that wasn't in Living Color.
No,
It might have been. No, it was Saturday Night Live.
was it? I don't know. I didn't watch Saturday Night Live enough.
I used to watch it definitely back in the day when Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, and all them were on it.
Is that the Sally O'Malley skit that you're talking about?
I think so.
Yeah. That would be. Trying to find. Yeah, she's wearing the red jumpsuit with the frills around the edges and the leopard print bag.
Yeah, I think so.
Trying to. Yeah, hold on. That's SNL.
Yeah, SNL. And Dana Carvey's back a Shaw character. What was his sister? Isn't that sweet or isn't that special? What was that character?
Special?
Isn't that special? What was it? I fucking love that.
It was something church, like church lady.
Church
sign.
lady. Yeah, some church lady. Yeah, that was fucking.
I like that. That was.
I miss those Saturday Night Live days because they were awesome. And of course, you go way back in the day with Eddie Murphy and them. Dude, that was fucking hilarious shit, man. His fucking James Brown skits were goddamn hilarious. Hot in the hot tub. It was just fucking great, dude. I loved it. I like going back and watching a lot of classics. So we got a fake Tommy from the Bronx, and we got Pimp's Third Nut in the Chair. and
so
we
there's
got
a story that.
Go ahead. I was just saying we got that
story.
one dude who actually likes Shabby. Go ahead.
Right. There's a story that I've been researching this morning, and I'm trying to figure out if it's real. But it's it seems to be because it's being reported on some pretty major sites. But it appears that there is a group calling itself Putin, called Pigeons United to Interfere Now, where they have apparently glued "Make America Great Again" hats to a couple dozen pigeons and released them in Las Vegas.
That's like animal abuse, right? If they're gluing it to their heads, that's awful.
Yep, seems pretty awful.
Well, they did that a while back with cowboy hats too, right? And that was in Austin, Texas, I do believe.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but now they're doing it with George Bush shit, man. It is animal abuse. It's fucking.
That's animal abuse. That's disgusting. Yeah. Why would you glue I don't care what message you're trying to send. Gluing something to the top of an animal's head is not going to send that message.
Well, I don't know. A pigeon with a hat on will get you attention.
The wrong kind of attention. It's not going to. No one's going to be like, oh yeah, well let's go support their cause now. It might bring attention to it, but it's negative attention. It's not the kind of attention they're hoping for.
I am definitely seeing your information there about red miniature cowboy hats that were released. It was in Las Vegas.
Was it in Las Vegas?
That's different.
Yeah.
Isn't that different? Because you just said a Trump hat. They probably got the idea from that. Those were cowboy hats.
Yeah.
These new one is Trump hats. They're like, the cowboy hats went over well. Let's do some fucking Trump hat.
Apparently it was 24 Trump hats and one Trump wig.
Wig on the bird. I want to see that.
That's torture. That's fucking.
I want to see the hat on it too. I mean, that's
okay. I know it's mean, but I ain't gonna lie. I would laugh my ass off if I seen a little pigeon walking around with a Trump wig on.
Painted his face orange first. They put a little orange.
You're like trying to catch.
Dip it in Cheeto dust.
You're like trying to catch it to save it and laughing the whole time.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
That was at least a 200, right?
I don't know what that was. I didn't even see it. It went quick.
Come through with that again, but add a couple zeros.
Yeah.
I don't know that was.
It was $50 from PT. Okay.
Oh, really?
Damn. What a badass.
Big balls.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're $75 short of the tip.
Yay.
Thank you, PT.
Garbage men are outside.
500? Yeah, PT Ham, do that for me. For me, it'll make
Do
me
it.
happy.
I tell you what, if you
I'll
get
sh-
500 right now,
I'll shit in my hand and fling it at the camera.
500 right now, I'll give Shabby 100 and
blowjob.
Missy 100, and then I'll make 3.
Oh, damn.
I won't really give Shabby 100 though.
What? No.
I give Missy 100, but not Shabby.
PT.
Give 600 and well, man, no, we need 6 because I need to give 300 out. I need to give Booleanenator 100 too. I'm sorry, I forgot about you there, Booleanenator. Damn, that was horrible. That was I'm a horrible person.
I'm here for you, Bull.
I get more because, well, let's face it,
You're bigger.
I'm the best.
You're the biggest guy here.
I'm losing though. 15, y'all. 15 pound down.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Yay. 15
pounds. I'm happy about that because I've only been doing it for like a little over about 3 weeks now. Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
5 pounds a week.
Yeah, that's
Well,
hella good.
Well, do you got any? Is it just a special diet, or what you doing?
Low carbs,
Low carb?
and walking. I walk and
Nice.
exercise. I did a shit ton of exercising yesterday. I'm getting back into the exercise mode of, like when I lost all the weight before when I was like 550 and I lost it down to 260. I exercised like a motherfucker. But I had to be a little bit more careful now because I got bad legs now. I didn't have bad legs then. My legs are all fucked up, so I can't do quite as intense of exercise. Because I was exercising like, oh, dude, I would do 30 minutes. I do like an hour in the morning, 30 minutes right after lunch, and then I do about an hour before I went to bed.
Do you have like a YMCA type of thing near you where you could go like swimming and do like laps in a pool? That way you wouldn't be putting the stress like on your actual.
I can't swim.
Yeah, you trying to get Pimp killed or something, Missy?
No,
What the
because
fuck?
they have like pools that are in that are only like 4 or 5, so you'd be able to stand up in it.
You'd
Like
be drowning that too.
You'd be able to even just moving around and just float, like even just doggy paddling it, like, and you'd be able to just stand up.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like,
see,
have those things.
Yeah. So I
Low
lost a
impact
lot of
aerobics.
I lost quite a bit of weight at the beginning of the year last year, right? And I was on point doing good, and I was doing a lot. I was losing a lot of weight. But then when my dad got sick, and I started eating at the hospital and all that shit, and then
Blames you for, that's
it's not an
anyway.
excuse. And like I said, I always try to add this. It's not an excuse. Just what happened. It's just the way it is. It's not an excuse if it's reality. And
Life
it's
happens
yeah, it
sometimes.
happened. So yeah, I don't know how to swim though. That sucks. I know how to doggy paddle like a little bit, but I'm
Well, they
I'm-
have at those places. They have lifeguards. Like they wouldn't mind. Like, hey, like you can stand in this, so you know you're not going to drown because all you have to do is just stand up.
Mhm.
But they can
Lifeguards aren't
give you the
strong enough.
basic. They don't need to be strong. He can just stand the fuck up. You know what I mean? But he can get the basics down so he can feel comfortable and be. Because it would just take I'm just thinking of something that could help with your bone spurs.
Yeah.
You know?
I think
Because I think that
things
would
do it.
take a lot of stress off of
Good
them, and you'd be able to exercise
How
as
does
much as you
even
want.
$200 sound?
What?
Oh damn!
I'm not seeing the message.
It keeps on popping
I
up
don't-
for 1 second. That's so
I don't
weird.
know what's
I've
going
never
on
seen
with
that happen. I've never
Well,
seen
yeah.
that happen before.
I-
Cool. Go to the alert thing.
He gave $200. What he gave. Thank you.
Oh shit!
Aw, PT, you're sweet.
Appreciate it.
Mega badass.
That definitely helps with the bill that I got.
I don't know what's going on with the Streamlabs. I'll check it out.
Well, just try going on OBS and then going to the alert and then like deleting, copy and paste or copy the URL, delete it, press OK, and then put it back in, re-put it back in, and see if that fixes it.
Are you still buying your ticket today, Missy?
Yeah, I just had
Yeah.
court this morning.
Do it right now. No, I'm joking.
No, I'm getting it today.
I gotta find out if they're doing it like they did last year, which was so much more convenient, right?
Yeah.
Before you had to go in the line. Okay, you'd buy your ticket. Then when you get to VidCon, you'd have to wait like a 45-minute to an hour wait in the line to get your fucking wristbands and all that shit. Well, last year they just mailed the shit to you, and you had them when you got there. You had all your VidCon credentials when you got there.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to worry about all that shit. So I'm hoping they do that this year. And I know Shab's already got his ticket. I've already got mine. Missy's getting hers today. So that's out of the way. And then we're going to start working on living arrangements, which we need about, I think it's about 600.
I think you said it was either 650 or 640, I think.
Something like that. I can't remember exact number for the room that we want.
For 4 nights, 5 days, I think.
Yeah, for the for the host stay, and it's a very nice place, a very cool place. Love it. It's in a very convenient area. It's close to the convention center, walking distance. Last year I walked every day to the convention center. So
Nice.
I mean, it's not like right across the street, but it's walking distance, and it's close to there's a lot of restaurants around. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not too far from anywhere. So and plus we'll have Uber and shit if we need it.
Yeah.
But we want so 650 something is what I think we're looking at for the room, and then we got to work on travel arrangements, which I'm not sure how I'm traveling yet. I thought about flying, then I thought about trainer bus because I like doing that because of my own weird reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of anything like serious. It's just I like talking to people. I like getting stories and you can get some crazy. But there is, since I brought the bus up, there is a topic I wanted to talk about here in a minute. But did you hear about Greyhound? Which I think what they're doing is actually good. See, and I can Greyhound is now refusing for ICE agents and Border Patrol or any of that to get on the bus and just do random searches without a warrant.
Yeah. They don't have a reason to be on there. Why are you stopping me and be just like, get the fuck off of here?
Well, they're really bad. They was really bad about doing it because I've been on the bus a couple times out in that area out west, and in Arizona, man, I've been pulled over 2 or 3 times. The bus has, and they just enter the bus and check people's bags. They check my bag. They check people's bag, do whatever the fuck they want. But now they can't. Greyhound is refusing to allow them to do it without a warrant.
Good, because I'd get mad. They come in and start looking at my shit. It's like, fuck you. You looking through my
there's
shit.
no reason to be looking at my shit.
If I broke a law, fucking be different. But you riding a stupid ass bus, fuck you.
I agree, Shabisky.
I agree. I agree with me too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with you?
I agree with me. I'm smart.
I'm gonna do a test donation real quick to see if it works.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
This is a test donation
Yay.
for $1.
It works now.
Yeah,
So
nice. The test works. I don't know why it didn't work the other
So
time.
now PT needs to give another 200 to see if it works better. Don't you think, Shabby?
Yeah. PT, me and Missy need money too. I'm starving, PT. I need food, money.
Quite a few people in the audience. Any of them could feel like testing it. I mean, I don't see.
Everybody test.
PT's the only one got money in the audience, though. That's the thing.
PT's a baller.
All right, let me see now. Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to find out what the room exactly costs. Is what I'm doing. PT is a baller, but he's also a shot caller.
25-inch dick on him, bitch holler.
Yeah. I got a question for Missy. Missy, should it be? So I'm doing the room for 4 adults. So should we do 3 adults and Shabisky, who's a child?
I'll shave. I'll carry a lollipop with me.
I'm doing it for 4. The room's probably going to go like this. It's probably going to be like one room with a king bed, and you've got a pull-out sofa bed.
Yeah.
That's where we stayed at last year. Now, they do have them with 2 queen beds, but it's more money. So, $650 is what is the room that I was looking at a king bed, and it's got a pull-out bed. It sleeps, so you can sleep like a total of 6 people all together there. So, but it's just going to be, I guess, going to be us 3 and possibly Kirish now, because Kirish was talking to that like she wanted to go, but she needed a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, hey, Kirish is cool. So
It's so
650.
easy, anyone can do it.
Whoa, it
Didn't
fucked
show
up again.
It fucked up again, dude.
Yeah, Booleanenator, you got to be our reader. You got to be the woman.
I can
gotta
tell you what
read
it
the-
was. It was for $5 from somebody.
I'm not. I don't know why
You
it's
can
not
do it,
working.
Bull.
That's a Streamlabs issue, though.
Yeah, it's got to be a Streamlabs
Yeah.
issue. But from now on, Booleanenator's got to do the voice of the woman, and he's got $5. Hi, everybody. But thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Afterworlds, I think, who sent that money. Thank you.
Oh, so apparently that my PayPal name got tagged into that. That was me. So.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's all good.
Well, that's not your real name, so it don't matter.
Right. No, that's with a business. That's my business PayPal.
Yeah.
It's still
Okay.
okay that it didn't pop up for that long then.
It's the only reason I read that name because it sounded like a username.
No, right. It's all good.
So bad.
This is a
No,
test
no, it's-
donation for $10.
Yep,
can
looks
hear
like
it, but I don't
it's still
see
messing.
nothing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Pimp will just have to read it in his girly voice. Do it.
I got to get over to the Streamlabs. I'm trying my best.
Holla, baller.
Shokolo. Okay, we did get a tip though for $10 from PT. Thank you, PT.
Thank you, PT.
PT, where's the other zeros? What the fuck? You're grounded, PT.
It's supposed to be 1,000 PT. Come on.
Yeah.
Man. So I'm pulling up my Streamlabs so I can read the messages if it happens again. So there we go. Yeah, this is the test donation for $10. Mass Historian Podcast, which is Skep Talk here, says it's so easy anyone can do it. Earlier, PT said, how does an even 200 sound? And PT Ham earlier with, hey, everybody. There you go. That's the messages. And somebody just said, Shabisky's a gay wad. Okay.
Oh damn.
PT, why are you being so mean to me?
I said that.
No, he said, fuck you, Shavisky, and then
Oh.
put some Chinese looking eye face thing in there. What the fuck's that about, PT?
Why are you being a fucking racist toward the Asian people now?
What? It wasn't. What?
Said That's not a
just
Chinese
the
emoji.
It's going like this.
It's a big wow. What? How's it going?
Like this.
That's not racist at all.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing.
Next you go, me Chinese, me play trick. Anyway,
Me play joke. Me play go pee pee in your cook.
well, you never heard the one about the old joke I heard when I was a kid. There was a dude who couldn't make his woman have an orgasm, scream, or nothing. She just laid there dead. So he put out money. I'll give somebody $5,000 if they can make her make a noise. Well, black dude comes in, couldn't do it. White guy comes in, can do it. Little Asian dude comes in, little bitty tiny Asian guy goes back there and fucks her. She starts screaming, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" When he walks out, he hands the Chinese dude $5,000. I said, how did you do it? He said, me Chinese, me play trick, me put hot sauce on my dick.
No. What the fuck? I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's an old joke, dude. Dirty knee look at these Japanese dirty.
Japanese dirty knees. Look at these.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know about that one. I've heard of it, but I couldn't think
The
of
chick
it.
says it on what is it? Devil's Rejects.
Yeah,
Trilogy.
yeah. I
Zombie.
remember that now. Yeah, she did say that. That's a good fucking movie too. I love that movie. There's a new one out of those guys too.
I love all of those. All those.
I didn't care for A House of 1,000 Corpses. I really didn't care for it. But the Devil's Reject was fucking amazing.
Have you seen Lords of Salem?
Uh-uh.
I think it's on Netflix. Check it out. It's another Rob Zombie one.
Hold up.
What?
We're not at 20 likes yet, guys. Everybody hit the like button who's watching.
We're at 20 dislikes.
Yeah, we should be at like 50 likes by now. Everybody smash the like
that
button.
didn't happen to you came on the show, too. That seriously did not happen to Shabby started coming on the show. So Shabby brought a fucking troll with him, and it's one person, by the way. It's one fucking person. Because you can watch it, the view will go up, and a dislike will happen, it'll go back down, then it'll come back. It's one person with multiple accounts because they're idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Show us some love, guys. Let's get to 20, 25 likes. Thank you, guys.
And you know, I could take away their trophy, too. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that just to, it really pisses them off when you do that. When you disable it, it still works. The like button still works. They just can't see it.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware that it still keeps track of the likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
I never turned that off.
I thought it was just to piss trolls off.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Takes away.
So I've got.
Go ahead.
Never mind. I just realized that it's a questionable site. Never mind.
Yeah, we can't look at Pornhub on the stream.
No,
Well,
I just don't know if it's a real story.
Okay, well, I got one right quick, and you can check it out. Naked man chases schoolgirls through streets of Fresno.
It sounds like a good Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, it was Friday morning, though.
Okay.
Friday morning seemed to start out as an ordinary day for two teenage girls. Both of them were walking with their backpacks near Princeton and Harvard and Fresno, heading to a Central Unified School. But that stroll to campus took a frightening turn when a naked man came running and got behind the last high schooler hidden by a van, something like that. Fresno police say that the girl screamed after 27-year-old Joshua Mankini. That's his name, Mankini.
Okay.
How would you
want to
like
suck on my Mankini?
Your last name is Mankini. Your whole life, you fucking go through that, man.
As the surveillance video shows her seconds later getting up and taking off. Mankini is accused of sneaking out of his group home through a bedroom window. Neighbor Steve Alicorn was left stunned watching the footage. That's your biggest fear as a parent right there. That's your biggest fear, he says. That's scary, scary. And what's even scarier is after the girls hopped into this nearby car driven by a parent for help, Mankini, according to police, went up to the vehicle and pounded on the windows. So he crazy.
Crazy because his last name was Mankini.
Yeah.
Made fun of him.
I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but that's what look like Mankini. It's Mankini. Mankini.
Yeah, either that or Mankini or something. I don't know, but Mankini seems like it's it. Want to suck on my Mankini? Oh damn!
It's like a bikini for a man.
No, like a zucchini. I'm thinking
like a bikini for
I'm gonna suck on my Mankini.
You have to make that noise afterwards.
Yeah, I like it when that happens. What?
All right. So this next bill, it's about a bill. Anyways, Dem State Senator tanks bill stripping rapist of parental rights after GOP pushes her to add an amendment protecting those who rape their spouses.
Wow.
So she was trying to pass a bill that said that would strip rapists of their parental rights, which I think is cool. I don't think they should have parental rights. The rapists, they rape a woman, she got pregnant. But the GOP though wanted her to add an amendment that says unless they were married to the woman. So if a man rapes his wife, which can happen, and she gets pregnant, then he still has parental rights. So she just said, fuck
what if
it.
they divorce? And what?
Yeah, exactly. She just said, fuck it, and tanked the bill because of it.
Right. God, it just seems fucking criminal. Like, you know, like the fact that you would, push to add that clause in there seems like you should go to jail for pushing that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cholo Shab is definitely getting smarter. He says Shab needs to get smarter, but Shab is getting smarter.
Cholo's
Shab's
Cholo's
a
just
good
a
dude.
butthole. He's a
And
long
I
time viewer.
will
of mine.
not allow anyone to pick on Shab but me.
Yeah. So shut up, Cholo.
I'm the only one, and Tommy has the right because Tommy rapes Shabisky, so and they have a child together.
We're married, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's so. I agree with Scat 100% that it does seem criminal that they could just. It is so creepy and icky.
Can you imagine?
That sounds
Like being raped, having the dude's kid, and then him coming around and like, well, I am the dad, so guess what? Like, no, get the fuck away.
And it sucks a bunch for Victoria Steele, the person creating this bill, because Victoria has been working with rape victims for months trying to figure out how to get this this bill in play, and because of our terrible two-party system, you've got to make concessions and you've got to make negotiations to get bills passed, and essentially they're asking for the most fucked up law to be added to it.
And this is one bill that just seems like, okay, this is a bipartisan bill. This should be a bipartisan bill. Right here. This should be like, okay, none of us has a problem with this.
Right.
But for some fucking, we all know what the reason is. It's religious reasons. The marriage thing. It's what it is. I mean, to break it down, I'm pretty sure that's what they're put, because, if they're married under the eyes of God,
Yeah, I was gonna say, it reminds me of something it would say in the Bible. You're not allowed to rapeth a woman unless she is your wife. Then it's okay. Or something like
Gage, I love you, but
Leviticus.
Gage has the worst jokes. He says, my boss Ray comes out of the bathroom and I say Ray pissed. Get it? Ray pissed.
Yep.
Rapist.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
The Republican senator who added the amendment is named Eddie Farnsworth. And
sounds like a
his
rapist
reasoning, right? His reasoning was, I don't think someone who's been married and has children should be able to cry rape, and I want an amendment in. Not only do I want an amendment, but I'm not going to run it. You are, because I'll just get attacked. You have to amend your own bill and take married people out of the equation.
That is so stupid.
Fuck him.
That is stupid, because you can rape someone just because you've had sex with them before.
Fuck him and everything.
You can still rape them. That is just dumb.
Right. And it ignores the fact that the rest of the bill says that you need to have clear and convincing evidence that the child is conceived in a rape situation. The acceptable evidence includes things like witness testimony and hospital and counseling records. So there's got to be, like records of shit happening. It can't just be called at will. So, I mean, this seems like a cut and dry bill that they just want to kill because they want to make sure that the Democrats pass nothing.
Yeah, it's just, oh my God, it's just creepy. It's just so creepy that I hate when people play politics with people's lives, though. And that's what this is. This is true politics with people's lives. And I'm so sick. I was talking about this yesterday in Red Eye's Discord with some people. I am so sick of these party lines. How you've got to feel this way just because I'm part of this party. Like, it's just ridiculous. And, independent thinking is just out of the fucking. Let me, where am I at? Okay.
Walmart's in the chat, Pimp.
What?
Sorry, were you gonna? Sorry,
Walmart is in the chat.
It's a joke that we made last night on the stream.
Okay.
That I'm sorry. Go on.
It doesn't make sense to me because I don't. I mean,
it's an inside joke from.
Well, then they shouldn't do it publicly.
Oh damn. Well, it's an inside joke on my stream, So
then they should have done it on your stream.
But it's inside joke with everybody that's watching.
They should be shot in the fucking forehead right now for doing that.
Tommy, you hear that? He's talking about you.
A good Samaritan survives a 75-foot fall off highway bridge.
That's awful.
This is a FedEx driver who stopped to help a stranded driver on a North Carolina highway fell 75 feet from a bridge and survived. Jeremiah Cribb, 24, was driving a FedEx truck early Wednesday morning on Interstate 85 in Rowan County when he saw a driver stranded in the fast lane, news reported. Cribb said he got out to help the driver, but soon noticed a tractor trailer barreling toward him. So he jumped out of the way to avoid getting hit. Cribb thought he was jumping onto a grass median of the same height, but instead he jumped off the Yadkin River Bridge and landed on a sandbar. But he survived.
That's a lucky
Right.
dude.
That is
A lucky ass dude.
that's a very lucky dude. You got a story there, buddy? You like he was eyeballing something.
No, not currently. Not currently.
Okay, well I got one. Next one. Maryville Church gives away free porn. Prom attire. Never mind. I don't want to read this story. I thought it said porn.
Read it way too
Giving
quick.
away porn.
That would have been a
Free
much
porn.
better story.
Free porn for everyone.
Hilarious.
I don't want to read that now because it ain't fucking good.
Free
If you're giving away free porn attire, isn't that just the emperor's clothing, right? Like you've got birthday suits for everybody.
strap-ons
Like
and dildos
crotchless
and shit.
panties and shit.
Damn, dude. I
that.
thought that was something.
That's hilarious.
Well, anyway, another survivor story. Man survives after driving off the top of a parking garage in California, but he drove off the parking garage but landed in a McDonald's restaurant.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Says a man drove his Jeep off the top of a 6-level parking garage and landed across the street on a McDonald's in Santa Monica, California, authorities said Sunday. The 20-year-old driver from 29 Palms, California, while injured, was conscious, suffering, and speaking with officers when they arrived shortly after midnight, according to the press release from Santa Monica Police Department. Firefighters extracted him from badly damaged Jeep, and he was taken to the local hospital in critical condition.
Can you imagine being the people that work there and you're just like doing
Yeah.
shit and all of a sudden a Jeep just comes crashing through the fucking ceiling and you're like, well, damn.
I'm just sitting there. I'm dining. I'm eating my egg McMuffin. All of a sudden, the
You're
fucking
just
Jeep
like-
just right in front of me on my table. I want a new
attack.
coffee. I want a new
Yeah,
coffee.
like-
My coffee spilled.
That
You
gives a
guys
whole
are-
new
Yeah.
meaning to Big Mac attack right there.
Whole new meaning the drive-through.
Hey, good one, Shay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm here to pick up my order.
Yeah.
Curbside delivery.
I come
2
through
Big
the
Macs,
roof.
please.
Oh, Uber Eats. Anyway,
Do you ever cover the story about the crawl space full of tongues?
yes, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were
Alright, I
here
wanted
for
to-
that, Scap.
No, I wasn't.
Oh. Can't remember who was on that show with us, but yeah, I remember us talking about that.
That was Thursday, so it would have been Kirsch.
Oh, it was Kirsch. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That was
wasn't that like a scientist or something. It was somebody who works in the field.
It was a pathologist.
Mm.
No, it wasn't Kirsch. That was Honest Red, wasn't it? That was
Yeah, that
was
sounds
Honest
more
Red.
like it.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
same
right.
day we had the
Rendar.
milk discussion that you won't give up on.
Now I gave up on it. You won't give up on it. Look at you.
Dude, I watched your show. Like,
I bring it up.
I can, every time I come into your stream, you're talking about the milk thing. You keep
No.
defending your side
No.
of the thing. You keep defending it.
You're defeating yourself with this. You
I
agreed
didn't say
the whole thing
defending. I
happened.
said you're defending yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, of course I'm
I
defending.
didn't have it. It wasn't me. You were arguing with it about. It was Red Eye and Honest Red and them. It wasn't
We're
me.
arguing now, Egg. I mean, wait, did I just call you Egg?
You just called
me egg.
Whoa. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Literally.
I will
Wow.
beat
I'm
the
sorry.
Shit out of
I'm
you.
sorry, Pimp. I didn't mean to do
I
it.
will beat
It
you.
was
to
an
fucking
accident. I
death.
swear.
I will kill you and any future children
I'm
you may have.
sorry.
Oh god, he's
Sorry,
taking the
Pimphead.
coat off.
Taking my jacket off.
Mad.
Piss me off.
Mad.
Egg Monk.
Oh
I've
no.
actually called that before. That actually came up before Egg Monk.
Yeah.
They ain't a monk I haven't been called. I've been called Peg Monk, Butt Monk, Sleep Monk, Junk Monk, everything. It's okay. It happens.
Mhm.
But when grown men call me Pimpy, it kind of freaks me out.
All right, Pimpy.
Well, I said grown men.
Yeah, we're growing.
You walked so into that one because I knew you were going to say it.
Yeah.
And see how easy you was to set up for that, though? I set you up so easy for that one.
There was
No.
a telegraph there for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you didn't see that.
I saw it after you did it.
I opened the door and you said, okay, walk right in that motherfucker.
All right, I'm coming in. Skep, call him Pimpy real quick. Make his day.
No, I'm okay.
He's a
Put
grown
your hand on
man.
back. Can't do that for me though. Jesus Christ. Put your glasses on upside down or something.
I mean, no.
By the way, over the weekend I did come up with something, and besides just embarrassing Shabby at VidCon, I'm going to embarrass myself with something if we make a certain amount of money, and that is I will walk around Anaheim, California, dressed as Pimpisha,
Ooh.
and Shabby will fucking IRL it, and we will. I'll walk around and I will fuck with people as Pimpisha.
Oh damn.
Well, I'm trying to come up with the amount of money I want in my head for that.
250.
250. He didn't take him a second. 250.
250.
Can we expect Shabisha?
Well, no, I'm Gimp Bisky.
He's gonna be Gimp Bisky. Yeah, he's got to wear a full. Oh, you don't know about that? He got to wear a full Gimp suit.
Excellent. Nobody told. Yeah, I was unaware.
I'm gonna look so
Gimp suit.
sexy.
Yeah, it's gonna look sexy. I'll admit it.
Oh yeah.
He is gonna look.
Now, in that, are people going to see my dick? Are you going to be able to see the outline of my dick through it?
Probably because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
very tight suits.
I don't like that. Get a hard on. I'm going to be hanging out with Missy all day. How do I?
So if I was you, I'd stuff my drawers.
Huh?
Stuff my drawers if I was you.
I'll just stick a cucumber in there and just say fuck it.
I had to
Just
wear.
go.
I would definitely stuff my drawers. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I got a little bitty dick, and people be pointing and laughing.
People will be looking at me wondering why I got two
You ain't
dicks.
gotta be in the suit very long. You ain't gonna have to be in the suit all day long. But I wouldn't make you be in the suit all day long. That would be fucking miserable.
Well, that would be horrible. An hour or two is enough. I'll probably
I
be
wouldn't
sweaty
do
as fuck
that
even
long.
after that.
Yeah, I would do it about enough to get some material out of it. That's about it.
If I did that for like 5 hours or something, I'd be dead. I'd probably be in the hospital.
We're just gonna do it enough to get some content out. That's all. We ain't gonna.
Stroke.
Yeah. But the Pimpisha thing, I will definitely do that, and we'll-
250.
I'll walk around and fuck with people.
250.
What's up? Hyperbolic time chamber strain. Damn, it's a long name.
Man.
Big name, buddy. Good name though. Big name. Good
Bigger.
name. Do what, Trubisky?
What?
You said it could be bigger. Is that what you said? That laugh. That laugh. Quick stop. And he stopped real abruptly too with a laugh. Ha!
What?
Your laugh you just did. You went ha! Ha!
Ha!
Ha!
That was good. Ha!
That
was a good joke
like
I did.
Retarded kid doing a karate chop. Ha!
Ha!
Uh-oh, did we kill her?
Backward sneeze time.
Backwards sneeze, the reverse sneeze, yeah.
Do the.
I'm
is that how
listening.
is it like something like that? It's like a little squeaky thing.
Dude, I can't do it because it sounds like you're listening to her from the inside. It's like you're that gerbil on the inside of
Hey, we're gonna.
running through Missy.
All right, it's official. Me and Pimp are getting inside of Missy.
Whoa!
What?
Calm down there, big guy.
It's for research purpose.
She said, calm down there, big guy. I just wanted to be known that I did not say that.
Trying to learn more about reverse sneezing. Trying to do my research for Landon.
I'm about to blow my nose. Listen to the snot bubbles.
There. Nobody had to hear it.
Then my ears popped when I did that.
Lots of noise when you do that.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're not going to be inside Missy, though, but we're going to have a lot of fun at VidCon.
That was a plan. Oh, okay.
Oh, but there will be some accidental boob touch. Like, I'm sorry, I fell.
Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. How'd your titty get in my mouth? What the hell?
Shabby went full rapist mode with it. I just make like a little pervy joke, and Shabby like, I'm going to suck a titty.
You slipped and fell and landed in her pussy, okay? God damn.
It's just a violent.
And then Booleanenator went to another level with it.
Yeah, what the fuck, Bull? This is a family show. The fucker.
So,
Educational here.
educational show right here. We're going to fall into pussies. What kind of pussy? Damn, that's a big pussy. If I could just fall in that motherfucker, because I'm fat.
I know.
I've fallen and I can't get out.
And then you fell inside because it's slippery. Anyways.
The Adventures of Pimpisha and Gimp.
Yeah. You're gonna see videos of Shab walking around with a candle on his head. We're inside Missy.
We really need to do that. Go into a cave.
You're gonna find carcasses of other dudes laying around. And
to go explore.
you fucking crocodiles and shit, and get booby traps up in that motherfucker.
There's some drawings on the wall.
Look,
What does it say?
the ancient works of other fuckers. Anyway,
The copyright safe version of the Indiana Jones theme in the background.
some goddamn concession stands in there, selling sodas and shit. Want a Gatorade?
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Tommy said, "Wow, that pussy is that big." Well, I guess it is. She's gonna go to pee and the toilet's gonna light up, and then Shabby's gonna come out easily. Whoa!
Wait. Come out the ass end. Where am I? What's happening?
Get lucky. What happened? So what's happening? She's gonna get lucky, and and the dude about to go have sex with her, and he gonna get down there to eat her out, and he's gonna hear help! Help!
I got this picture from Ace Ventura. Of him coming out of the rhino.
Yeah, that'll be me climbing out the booty.
I would be so scared though. If you get down there to eat somebody out, and their head pops out. Hey,
Want to come in?
want to join us? We're having a party. Yeah, I mentioned Gatorade, of course, and somebody said it has electrolytes. There you go.
Right?
Yeah,
Try to
that
keep you hydrated.
the Adventures of Pimpisha and Shabisky
That's actually, I like that. That should be the stream name when we do that.
in the caves of Missy.
Going to some deep caves with lanterns.
The tunnel of Missy. What could happen? Who knows? Slippery when wet. All right.
Yeah, there's signs. Wet floor. All over.
And then all of a sudden you had to become Moses to part the Red Sea. Oh. Trubisky doesn't get that joke.
What? It's real wet in there.
The Red Sea.
The Red Sea. Okay, Skep
Let's see
didn't
if he gets
explain
it.
it. I'm
Let's see if
sorry.
he gets it. What did that mean by the Red Sea?
Just shut up. You want to
Yeah,
fight
okay,
about this?
yeah.
I'm really gonna slap that fake leather hat off your head now.
You won't, and then told you because I won't be wearing this leather hat in California. I'm
gonna slap the Tempetia wig off you.
But I am going to either give this hat away or cut it up live. By the way.
Oh damn.
Ooh.
I would rather get it than see you.
I don't want this hat no more. But I don't get me. I like cloth hats anyway. That's just what I like. I love the fucking pod. I love this fucking podcast, Pimpmunk. Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We really, really do. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of the podcast, now tomorrow I'm not sure who's going to be on, but Wednesday Jeff Holliday's going to be here with his new hairdo, and I've got to pick on him about that hairdo. Cause I'm be honest with you, I ain't feeling it, Jeffrey. The blonde stuff, he looked like a weird Q-tip. You really does.
No, he's a
When I went and watched the shit show the other day, like I'm watching for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm like, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, like I realized, oh wait, that's Jeff Holiday.
Yeah,
like
he was undercover spying at the anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, it literally took me like 5 or 10 minutes of watching it before like Hannibal was like, he mentioned Jeff Holiday or whatever, and I'm like, wait, oh, that's Jeff Holiday. Okay, look like Eminem.
He real blonde. He's like, he didn't just go a little blonde. He went real
Like
blonde.
bleach blonde, like yellow blonde.
I'm not hating on it. It just looked really because that's the first time I seen him with it too. By the way, Shab, it was when I was watching the show the night, shit show. By the way, shout out to Hannibal and Monty. Love those motherfuckers. They're gonna be on the show soon too. Love the guys, man. They're awesome. My favorite podcast besides the Morning Wood right there is the Hannibal and Monty shit show. That's just it's true, just the way it is.
That show is super fun. Like every time.
It's real fun. It's real good, and they're getting better and better every time. And not saying I don't like other shows. It's just nice one of them that I watch. I let them. It's true.
It's true.
Are we frozen on the stream, or is it just the replay here?
We're not frozen on the stream, but we are frozen on Skype.
That's it. Throw it all away. Throw it away.
Skype is weird too, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still going on the stream. I can see my hand.
Yeah, we're
now.
going good.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
That's what Shad's been doing in the Ventures of Missy Tunnel. Woo! Look at the walls.
Wow. Wow. So what?
There's gonna be a baby in there.
Could have brought my bathing
I've been trying to get out for years.
Assholes.
I'm sorry, Missy. We know your vagina isn't that big. It couldn't fit both of us. Just one of us. Anyways.
Definitely not pimp.
Definitely not me. I'm a big dude. But hopefully by that time June hits, I will be considerably smaller. I'm hoping to get back to the weight, at least to the weight I was last year. Because I mean, I was still a big dude, but I was feeling pretty good at VidCon last year, walking around, not having no issues and stuff. So. I can still see MissyAnn. We're good, says Gage. Gage got a crush on MissyAnn. He wants to run around them tunnels too.
Oh damn! Hey, oh my god!
Gage is awesome.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you, PT, for that compliment. This is one of the best shows on the internet. We appreciate that. And yeah, we do want y'all to support Tommy's show when it does get picked up, when it gets started too. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Tommy is definitely worth the watch. Well, he used to be. He may forget how to do it because he's kind of old. Tommy knows what he's doing. He'll do a good job.
I'm excited for Tom. This is the first I've heard of Tommy coming back. I'm pretty excited about that. I enjoyed watching Tommy's content back in the day.
I'm excited.
Awesome. And yeah, me and Tommy. Tommy used to be a co-host with me on the Pimpmunk show back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, you remember that. You used to watch. And
I actually, the first time I ever got to be on any show was on an episode with you and Tommy.
There you go.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And that's back when before YouTube was retarded and we had views. A lot of views. We used to have a lot of views on that show. But now, also in defense, there wasn't as many live podcasts either back then. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
But we used to have a shit ton of views, and we had a good show. We had a real good show, and we didn't always do. We tried to be as funny as we could on, but we did some serious shit too. We did an episode on rape one time. That was just it was one of those shows that was hard to do, but I was so proud of that show because it was hard to do because I had to tell my story, and I heard other victims and survivors tell their stories. And it was, and some of the stories were very violent and stuff, but it was a show that, needed to be done. And it was a good show. And the very last show we did, though, we had real life superheroes on, guys who walked around actually dressed up as superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We actually had, we had a lot of cool shows. We had a good show back in, but, But so I know Tommy knows what he's doing, so he'll do a damn good job on his show. And y'all also need to check out the Mass Historian podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's quite educational.
It's
learn
very,
stuff.
but it's also it's educational, historic, but in an entertaining way.
Yeah.
It isn't boring. It isn't like, well, in 1915, and
Right.
It isn't one of those. He has fun with it.
Yeah,
And,
it makes learning fun. Like you don't feel like you're learning stuff. You just feel like you're listening to a story. That's
I love watching shows that educate you and entertain you at the same time.
Mhm.
I can't stand watching some boring old motherfucker up there. Well,
Right.
this man jumped off the cliff and 75.
Right. Like if you're gonna sit there for an hour and learn about Benjamin Franklin, you better learn about the fact that he called women of the night mercenary women, and he used a truly staggering number of their services. Like,
very awesome.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
mm-hmm.
And I never understand why they call them women at night. 'Cause hookers fucking day too.
They do.
It's very true.
I think they're
It's
more
because-
active at night.
Back before the invention of things to do at night, that was about the only thing to do. So,
Yeah. Fucking and fucking. That's about it.
mm-hmm. I mean, it was more of a national pastime than anything else.
Mm.
And also check out the MissyAnn Snapchat via Patreon, says Gage. Yeah. Do that. She shows her tunnels. No, she doesn't. You get a walkthrough. A
Right.
tour.
A spelunking expedition.
Shabby is the tour guide.
Right this way. I've been here many times.
He explains the art on the walls and everything.
Watch out. There's this, watch your step over here.
Yeah.
Mind your head.
This is a giant clitoris.
Mm.
Anyway, and I do say clitoris instead of clitoris. I can say clitoris, but it's much funner to say clitoris because I can say the glorious clitoris. Ah!
Mhm.
But anyway, yes, definitely check out her Patreon and her thing. Snap, whatever it's called, Snapchat.
Mm.
not her thing. Not the
We stop
Johnny.
talking about my vagina,
yeah.
please.
See vagina episode.
Dude, we've already went over the time, and I didn't even notice we're having fun, man. See, time
Yeah.
flies when you're having fun. Didn't even
I just
notice
noticed
we were
that
past-
too.
So yeah, I just now noticed it. So sorry for keeping everybody waiting. We want to thank everybody for watching and taking the tour with us. And tomorrow we will be back with the tunnels. And she won't be late tomorrow.
No,
And tomorrow Shabby will be reading Shakespeare.
Ooh.
Shakespeare.
Yes.
Shabspeare.
Shab-
I'd watch.
Job spear.
Dude, I would watch the fucking Shakespeare. I am not lying. I tell you what, dude, I will fucking promote the hell out of that goddamn stream if you ever do a stream where you fucking read Shakespeare.
Okay, let's do it.
I will pay people to promote that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
look up like the we get like the famous scene of like Hamlet, or something, and
You said
we were
Hamlet, not
reading
Arnold.
tonight. You know,
Drop it down thy hair.
no, that's
Why
Rapunzel,
can climb it?
and that's definitely the Brothers Grimm, I believe, not Shakespeare.
He's just called Rapunzel for Shakespeare.
Right.
What? Isn't that the same thing? I don't know anything.
No. Oh dear, Chad.
He just
What hair-
quoted Rapunzel, thinking it was
Right.
Shakespeare.
What hair through yonder window doth drop?
No, that's awful. You can't. No.
I can see how you could mix up the line "he's at supper," not where he eats, but where he's eaten, might be mixed up with Hansel and Gretel. I could see that happening.
Right?
Chad, like, fuck all.
I don't care. Oh, it's so lowbrow of me to not know the Shakespeare. Oh, how lowbrow of me. Fuck that. I don't give a shit.
No.
It isn't that you don't know Shakespeare, it's that you thought Rapunzel was Shakespeare.
I don't care. Fuck that shit.
Shakespeare would be like to be or not to be.
That is the question.
Mm.
Our next St. Crispin's Day.
You know.
Anyways. You need to read some Shakespeare. That's all I say. Anyway, Shakespeare's all right. I'm not the biggest fan of Shakespeare, but I like some of it. Okay, moving on. Thank you guys for watching, liking, tipping, sharing, all that good stuff. We appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, Skep Talk, for joining us today.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate
Definitely.
you. As always, thanks to the producer man doing a great job as always. We appreciate you. Shab, I love you and I appreciate you, buddy. I love you and appreciate you, Missy. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. We are great.
Mhm.